Australian tennis coach Nick Philippoussis has suffered a massive stroke in a US jail and will likely never face trial on charges he sexually assaulted two young girls he trained in California. A San Diego judge was told on Thursday 68-year-old Philippoussis, the father of former world top 10 Australian player Mark Philippoussis, is catatonic after a stroke and has been hospitalised for weeks and is not expected to recover. The Australian tennis coach may never face trial on charges he sexually assaulted two young girls after a massive stroke has left him catatonic. Courtesy 7 Network. Ryan Tegelia, lawyer for Nick Philippoussis, told reporters the Philippoussis family was caught by surprise at the charges levelled at his client. A look at Andy Murray's career, after the three-time Grand Slam champion withdrew from the Australian Open. Roger Federer notched up another victory for Team Switzerland in the Hopman Cup on Thursday as he beat USA's Jack Sock 7-6, 7-5. Australian Open Tournament director Craig Tiley formally rules Tomic out of contention for a wild card into the main draw. Nick Kyrgios suffered an uncomfortable start to 2018 when a mad-ebbed serve hit him where he'd rather not be hit. Roger Federer says the Hopman Cup is proving ideal preparation for his Australian Open defence. The Australian tennis coach may never face trial on charges he sexually assaulted two young girls after a massive stroke has left him catatonic. Courtesy 7 Network. Philippoussis has been in custody since his shock arrest in July for allegedly sexually abusing the two 9-year-old girls, but with his health so dire, Judge Michael Washington agreed to lift the $9.2 million bail, $11.7 million, and set a hearing in June to check his condition. In July, Philippoussis pleaded not guilty to 14 charges relating to the alleged sexual assaults. He was facing a maximum sentence of life in prison. In a statement at the time of his arrest, the San Diego Sheriff's Department said Philippoussis had been working as a personal tennis coach, and the 9-year-old girls had allegedly been taking tennis lessons from him. Philippoussis also coached his son Mark while he was a professional player. While he was coached by his father, Mark reached a singles ranking of World No. 8 and won 2 Davis Cup titles in 1999 and 2003. Mark also reached the finals of the US Open in 1998 and Wimbledon in 2003. Mark parted ways with his father professionally in 2006, and said at the time that reports he had fallen out with his father were wrong. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. My dad's my dad, he's been there from the start. Without him, I wouldn't be where I am. There's nothing at all that's happened with my dad. I just needed to spend some time on my own, he said after losing to Rafael Nadal in the first round of the US Open in 2006. My dad's still there. I talk to him every day, even before matches. Nothing's changed, I just needed to have some time on my own, simple as that. Philippoussis' family had been supporting him and appeared at a court hearing in July, with Philippoussis smiling and waving at his son Mark from his closed-off portion of the courtroom.